We need to end mass incarceration now. Imprisoning large numbers of Americans is wrong. It's also racist. A person of color is more likely to be stopped by the police, questioned, and even arrested. Even if they've done exactly the same thing I've done, he or she is more likely to be convicted and sent to jail. It's also bad for the economy. In the big picture, today the United States has 5% of the world's population, but has 25% of its prisoners. And we spend more than $80 billion each year on prisons. There were fewer than 200,000 Americans behind bars as recently as the mid-1970s, but mandatory minimums and three strikes you're out laws ballooned that number to nearly 2.5 million today, despite widespread evidence that locking people up doesn't make us safer. Even though blacks, whites, and Latinos use drugs at similar rates, people with black and brown skin are more likely to be pulled over, searched, arrested, charged with a crime, convicted, and imprisoned. Here's how the economy also pays a huge price. A felony conviction can bar people from getting a student loan, a mortgage, even from voting. It might even disqualify them from getting a job. All of this means a lot of potential human talent is going to waste. We're spending a fortune locking people up who could fuel our economy and build strong communities. So what do? First, we need smarter sentencing laws, end mandatory minimums, and transform the way we treat people who enter the criminal justice system. Instead of just prisons and jails, cost-effective alternatives to incarceration, like job training and mental health and drug treatment programs. Second, stop the militarized policing and end discriminatory policing practices such as stop and frisk and broken windows that target communities of color. Third, stop building new jails, close some existing ones. States are spending more and more on prisons while cutting funding for schools. That's nuts. Finally, we need to ban the box. Stop asking on job applications whether you've ever been convicted of a felony. Already, dozens of states, cities, and counties have passed bills demanding that employers consider what you can do in the future, not what you might have done in the past. Instead of locking people up unjustly and then locking them out of the economy for the rest of their lives, we need to stop wasting human talent and start opening doors of opportunity to everyone.